Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and on this platform we discuss about designer fashion, luxury and lifestyle, but in a more practical and sensible way every Monday and Thursday. It's been around 3 months since I published a video regarding my vintage Keepall bandolier 60 and that it is broken. And basically in that video I discussed about the options that I have about repairing it and the costs and all things considering when trying to repair a designer bag. This bag in particular. So in this video, I will actually go through the prices that I got from Louis Vuitton when I went to the boutique to discuss about repairing this bag, how much it would cost, what are my options in general, etc. Because if you have watched my, let's say, first video regarding this topic, I was considering of actually bringing this just to a cobbler that is basically specialized in designer bags, Louis Vuitton, and just fix the one thing, because I was like, I don't want to pay Louis Vuitton prices. And to be more particular, it is this one that is broken. It should have a D-ring hanging off it where you can attach the shoulder strap. It has come off because the leather is, let's say, quite old. So this is the one that I would need to get repaired. And I was just considering that if I would be required to basically change all the leathers in this bag at Louis Vuitton, the price point probably wouldn't be worth it to me, considering that I did buy this pre-owned and I paid around 500 euros. So that was something I was really struggling with. And because procrastination is a real thing, it was just last week when I actually had the time or made the effort, more truthfully, to go to Louis Vuitton and actually discuss about my options there and all the prices. And in this video, I thought I would inform about the prices and how it would go at Louis Vuitton if I would send my bag there to be repaired. And at the end, I will actually tell you what my decision is now gonna be about what I'm gonna do with the bag. So please do forgive me because I did not write down all the amounts that the lovely, super helpful sales associate told me. But basically, I can either have all the leather parts of this bag repaired at the same time, and that will cost around 800 euros. It was a bit over 800 euros, like 805 or 810 or something like that. But approximately 800 euros if I would change all the leathers of this bag. And for me, like, that is a lot more than what I paid originally. So I'm not really that keen on doing that. Plus, if I would exchange all of these, it would look like brand new Vachetta. Not really my favorite look, especially on like these big bags where I actually enjoy the like vintage look a lot. So then I asked, like, what are then, like, if it's only one part that is basically broken, what are my options right now? And if I want to have only this leather here replaced, it will cost me 175 euros. Only this one side. If I would want to do both sides of these, it would be 350 euros. And here is the catch, because on one of these sides, there is this stamp of Louis Vuitton made in France, I think, or wherever it is made. So basically just kind of a Louis Vuitton engravement on the Vachetta. And luckily for me, this side where this is broken, this is not the side that has that stamp on the leather. So if it would be this side with the stamp, this would cost 200 euros. So basically, if I would get them both done at the same time, it would be 25 euros cheaper, because 350, 200 plus 175 is not 350, and so on. So I'm able to basically do only one side if I want to, or then do both, and it's a bit cheaper than I would do them separately. Then, if I would want to exchange these leathers here that go around, that was 400 euros. And both of these handles were basically, was it like 400 euros? So if you can get this, like if I would do it in pieces, it would end up more than 800 for sure. If I would want a new shoulder strap, that would be 200 euros as a kind of spare part, pretty much. And I mean, this is also in a very super bad shape to begin with, but with the strap, I have actually already decided that I'm just gonna order a non-branded shoulder strap. I will not pay 200 euros for a Louis Vuitton strap at this point, at least. So this is something I really wouldn't even dare to wear anymore. Basically, it's in such a bad shape. So yeah, but at the same time, 200 euros for a strap, not really worth it for me. So that's something I'm gonna turn to Etsy for. But if someone would want to order a new like vachetta strap for the Keepall, it's 200 euros as a spare part. And the luggage tag that comes with Keepalls as a spare part, you can order it for 50 euros. So that was kind of interesting because this is the first time I've ever even considering sending something to be repaired by Louis Vuitton. They also mentioned that it takes 6 weeks for these to come. So that's, I don't know if it's like a current situation with how much queue they have, or is it their general guideline for repairing Keepalls, 6 weeks. And yeah, I was under the impression, like before I went to the boutique, that basically I would most likely need to get everything exchanged at the same time, or something like that. But obviously now that is not the case. But maybe we all realize that if I will start kind of exchanging the leather parts kind of part by part, it will look mismatched with the patina on the vachetta. And that is something to consider, whoever would be bothered by that. Personally, in my first video about this topic, I was kind of being maybe more drawn to bringing this bag to a cobbler who would then either just replace this one with most likely a lot less expensive price, or then exchange all the leather at the cobbler, and that would be around 200 or 300 euros. But now, when I went to Louis Vuitton and actually realized that it could be possible to just do in bits and parts, that I wouldn't have to do everything at once. I know that some people might like disagree with me right now, but I'm fairly certain that I will just bring it in to have this one side repaired, and just make a lot of extra effort so that the vachetta will start getting darker rather soon. I don't think I will be that bothered that in the beginning it will look a lot like different shade compared to the other part. That's just me. Someone else might feel something different. But like, because I really couldn't make up my mind, what is the risk if I go to a cobbler and exchange something? Is this bag authentic anymore or not? And I don't know if I'm at the point where I can kind of make that decision yet, because I'm not sure. But what I am sure about is that I don't want to pay 800 and something euros for replacing all the leather parts on this, because for me that's ridiculous. It's a lot more than I paid for it, and it doesn't feel good for me. So at this point I will just have this one part repaired and then continue, because there are other leather parts of this bag that look quite bad at the moment. So then I will have some more time to think, like, what do I actually want to do? Do I want to then actually exchange all the leather parts in this at Louis Vuitton and make it like a new one? Or then just once something starts to get too old or too broken of these leather vachetta parts on the back, that I will just then take it to be repaired and just do it in bits and pieces. So we'll see how it goes and how I feel. But for now, that's, I think, something I am comfortable with. And yeah, I think I will take this in within April or so, because if it is 6 weeks, then I will get it back in time for all the kind of summer vacation, weekend trips, etc. And yeah, let's see how it goes. That was it. That was the kind of update on my Keepall repair situation. Hopefully someone gets some value of these prices, because at least for me it wasn't really clear and it wasn't available in a way. But obviously it's good to consider that these prices might vary in time and all of that and so on. But in case someone was curious about what things might cost when you would bring it to Louis Vuitton to be repaired, here are some answers. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.